as VODs.
And we can watch Larfen versus Legend.
Larfen.
Larfen, a Sheik player from America. Legend, Puff player from Canada. Interesting. Legend was also ranked in the top 100 this year.
Really?
I can't give you his exact rank. He was also ranked last year, but I know that he moved up, which is really, really good for him.
Top 100, huh?
Yep. So, Puff Sheik matchup. Do you have any thoughts on this?
No.
Okay. It's
I just saw Sheik get down here 3 times in up smash. I don't think it comboed.
I don't think that was a real thing.
Ooh!
But it could have been.
Covered the arms attack.
That was a really good forward air, too.
Who is Legend?
Puff player
Legend's
from Canada.
the top 100?
He's the top 100
Oh, okay.
guy.
I thought that Sheik was top 100.
No.
Never mind.
So, I
know nothing about this matchup.
Okay. I think that Puff wins this matchup pretty favorably. I'm willing to say 60-40. I think it's that, you know.
What's the
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Larfen.
You know what's funny? He broke his shield, and I thought, what's the punish here?
That is really funny.
I had to think.
That is super funny.
But we figured it out.
I was a step ahead of you. I figured that out within a millisecond. It's like, I know it. I know what it'll do.
So essentially,
Yeah, what's common knowledge of what the matchup is, though? Because oftentimes, you know, you'll have a perspective where it's like, oh, you know what? I don't agree with all these Sheiks or all these Puffs who say that it's whatever.
So the key factor in neutral to start talking about the matchup is Puff's crouch. Puff's crouch is one of, if not the best neutral tool in the game. And it's incredibly effective in the Sheik matchup. Probably the most effective that it is in any high-tier matchup for Puff.
What about Falcon? Super
I mean, you can crouch the grab, right? But at least Falcon has back air. At least he has, like, late up air. At least he can knee. He can stomp, too. All of your aerials actually work decently well against Puff.
No, it doesn't
crouch.
work.
Why not?
Because you can't get in. She's too good.
All right, she's too good.
Too powerful.
So Sheik, on top of having a really hard time hitting Jigglypuff when Jigglypuff crouches, even if she does, even if she does hit Jigglypuff, you get crouch canceled, right? And you can actually crouch cancel rest any of Sheik's normal attacks on the ground until like 70% or something. It's really, really bad.
Okay. Yeah, you can't do that versus Falcon.
And then Puff just has insanely good edge guards, really good control of space where Sheik generally likes to hang out. Ooh. But Sheik does have some tools. I would say the platform movement is really, really good for Sheik. It's hard for Jigglypuff to maneuver around you if you're being quick on the platforms and using all of your different hitboxes. Shield dropping right there is incredibly effective for Sheik as well. But it's just like all of the tools that Jigglypuff has against Sheik, Sheik does not have against Jigglypuff. Like the edge guards are so good for Jigglypuff, and Sheik, what are you supposed to do to edge guard Puff? You can shoot needles and get them lower, but eventually they generally recover.
122.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Puff lives a high percent, I'm always like, eh.
Yeah. So a big thing about this matchup, too, that was a really smart up smash out of shield, actually, hitting on both sides when he did the cross-up down air. One of the big things about this matchup is conditioning the Puff to shield, which can be a really difficult task. First of all, you have to get them grounded so they're not in the air, right? And then you have to make them feel as though they can't just crouch. So that either have to be too high of a percent, or you're spacing your aerials so well that the crouch canceling isn't being effective. So you have to play this really precise game, and if you can get them to actually shield, then you can grab them. And you actually get pretty good damage off of grabs. Again, another amazing up smash.
Yeah, it keeps hitting. I'm like actually surprised that Legend can't just land and shield, but maybe not respecting the option yet.
Back air is actually not a great move on landing. I can't remember the exact amount of L cancel frames it has, but I want to say it's either 9 through 11 or something. But we see, what was that, down air up smash?
That was down air up smash.
A classic.
But yeah, up smash too.
It has 9 frames of L cancel lag, which can be really, really bad, especially because Puff is generally coming from a diagonal and landing, like, well, hitting high on the shield and then landing later. So maybe the up smash out of shield is actually a pretty good decision. But I think if we would see Hungrybox play this matchup, I don't think you'd do a single landing inwards back air like that ever. But we see Fountain Dreams, which is an interesting counter pick. A lot of times you can get Puff to land on the side platforms, and she's not as safe as she is on other stages, right? Because you can threaten with your tilts, your short hop aerials, and control the space a little bit better.
You have too much in your mind all at one time. That's what I think.
Too much?
How do you remember? I can't digest all the information.
I'm sorry.
Well, my RAM is actually limited.
That's a good way of describing it.
Yeah,
Did
I have
you
a
see
short
that edge
attention
guard?
span. I did see it. I have a short attention span, which I think is like I'm good for the viewers who they have a short attention span.
Well,
too.
that can be a really good thing in Melee too, because you could be mindful.
I'm just
right?
so interested
Anything
in
that
what
happened in the past, who cares about it?
That's
We're moving
right.
forward.
But what you're saying sounds super interesting, and I want to follow it, so I'm trying.
I'm glad.
I just don't understand how you have so much in your head.
Melee is just a really interesting game, so I spent a lot of time thinking about it.
You've got deep mental models. That's what's happening right now.
So another thing we just saw, I think for the first time, is jab. Exactly like I wanted to talk about. Jab becomes increasingly effective the higher Jigglypuff gets in percent, and you can actually get a lot of really good kill confirms as the percent goes up. Unfortunately, they can still crouch cancel it until God knows how high of a percent, but if you can catch them in a pressure sequence, or if they're just ASDIing down or something, you can actually pop them up and kill them. So it can definitely be really effective. You actually see Plup use it a lot against Hungrybox, who's probably the best Sheik against Puff in the world. These edge guards are just brutal. If he wants, he can rest here. He's not going to.
Can you remind me, has Plup played more Sheik or more Fox versus Hungrybox?
It's been almost entirely Fox.
But didn't he play Sheik one time, like after he started playing Fox, and then won? Am I making that up?
You might
be making it up.
I know that they played at an Evo, and he beat him with Sheik, and then I think he lost with Sheik the same tournament, I want to say.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, ever since then, I'm pretty sure that he's just been going Fox. I could be wrong, though.
I'm just thinking about the numbers. Thinking about the percent.
So here, grab would kill. Now that he's at like 115, that was almost really slick, actually. Jab is another good option, but this platform is actually really tough for Sheik to deal with because you can no longer short hop aerials. So how is he supposed to threaten this corner?
Wow.
That was like, I feel like he was 4 levels deep on that up smash.
Yeah, I actually don't really, because right before that, it was like an up smash and then Puff spot dodge and then Puff forward smash and then Sheik spot dodge and then it was just like that little dance.
Yeah.
They're playing some infighting. It's like the inboxing.
Yeah, yeah. So short hop forward air right there. Short hop nair actually does more damage, and you're not getting a combo regardless. But that was a really good edge guard. We see a lot of these forward air edge guards from Legend. Yeah,
Larfen threw the needles, thinking that Puff would be vulnerable, but that spelled doom.
This platform height, again, is really tricky to maneuver around. And the roll was so scary. Okay.
Puff's grab is really good, dude.
Puff's grab is really good, yeah.
Why is it so long?
I think that Sheik and Puff actually have really comparable grab sizes, which is surprising when you look at their hands.
It is. It is.
Oh, not going to be able to connect that.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. I definitely can't grab Sheik's down smash on shield.
Yeah.
Can you?
With some shield SDI, probably.
But not just like that.
Yeah,
not just like
that, probably.
Oh, again. Wall jump again.
One thing I want to highlight that I feel like Larfen isn't taking advantage of is down tilt in this matchup. You saw him go for that forward tilt into up air, but down tilt actually would have linked because it doesn't knock as far away.
Just that ledge dash.
That was clean. He's starting to move a little bit. All right,
can he stay in the? Can he go to game 3? Oh!
This is so hard. Puff can essentially just crouch right now and not do anything else, and it would be incredibly hard for Larfen to deal with. Larfen, sorry.
Or Larfen.
Or Larfen
in this situation.
If he was playing Sheik right now,
it would still be hard for him to deal with.
It'd be really hard. So we see 140%. Any attack
dead? Nope.
Is going to send off for an edge guard. Ooh! And that's going to be it.
Larfen came alive.
Yeah.
Larfen came alive at the end.
He did.
Just looking for a game 3. Didn't quite happen.
His movement wasn't bad. His movement wasn't bad, but he needed more, I mean, we were just talking about this, intentionality with the movement, right? He had to have an idea of what he wanted to do when he was moving. And I feel like a couple times, just like the thing that he was trying to convey with his movement, or like the thing he was trying to threaten, wasn't necessarily the correct option. But he had some really unconventional stuff with the up smashes that seemed to work out really well.
Yeah, he hit with like 70 up smashes.
Yeah.
He hit with at least 10 up smashes that set.